You are measuring blood pressure incorrectly, and because you measure it incorrectly, you bring us the wrong values. When an evaluation is made with incorrect values, incorrect treatments result. Even though the patient is not actually a serious hypertension patient, blood pressure medication is prescribed to them. So how should blood pressure be measured correctly? Come on, let's learn the correct way. First of all, I want you to know this. Blood pressure should not be measured while talking. Blood pressure should not be measured without resting for 5 minutes. Blood pressure should not be measured while crossing your legs either. Measuring blood pressure is an art. If you want to measure blood pressure, you must first be calm. First of all, you should not have spoken at all for 3 to 5 minutes. Also, you should not have smoked at all in the last half hour to an hour. Your stomach should not be too full or too empty. And if possible, you should not be lying down. You definitely should not be standing either. In other words, if you want to measure blood pressure correctly, you need to be in the right position. The person whose blood pressure is being measured should have their feet flat on the ground. Blood pressure should not be measured with legs crossed or without feet touching the ground. Blood pressure is measured while sitting. It should not be measured while lying down either. If you measure it lying down, your blood pressure will appear higher. Let's say you received bad news and became panicked or excited. Again, you shouldn't measure your blood pressure, because if you do, it will come out high. Blood pressure should not be measured when you are excited or anxious, because blood pressure is already a value that increases when the sympathetic system is activated with high adrenaline and high cortisol levels. So when you're feeling down or upset about something, it's best not to immediately put the device on your arm. Another point is that blood pressure should not be measured on an empty stomach. If you're very hungry and hunger is triggering stress, then you shouldn't measure your blood pressure. But unfortunately, you also shouldn't measure it when you're very full. Let's say you just ate and your stomach still feels bloated. Again, your blood pressure may come out high or inappropriately low.